Hello there, from wherever you're watching from. This is the session we are dedicating to the Maiyegun's Diary political supporters in the US following the American election tonight. So the results have started coming in. So far, so good. Indiana has now been projected for for Donald Trump. So he's going to get his first win tonight. So he's going to get the 11 electoral votes from Indiana. So Kentucky is also projected for him, that he's going to also win Kentucky. So for those of you who are watching from the US who have voted today and also following the election, if you can, if you want to join, there will be a sort of a vigil tonight. We are going to follow the election all through and through. So you can join me by using the link in the the header, the caption of the broadcast. Okay, if you want to say one of two things. Florida is also coming through. So many of you are following, no problem, but you can join if you want to contribute in a way. So there's a link there, and I'm going to be following myself as well, and I will be calling them as they come up. Okay, so so they are also calling Kentucky for him. So he's leading in Kentucky by 10,000, and not it's only 12% of the votes that is in yet. So all the results are not yet in, but voting have ended in about 6 states right now. So Florida is coming up so far, and they are both chasing 270 in total electoral votes in the election. So this time around, Americans have, for those who are still voting, many have already voted. Early voting and early ballot, they called. So we'll be following the live results and where they are happening on the program tonight. So if you want to join, remember, you can use the link in the caption, okay? And you can join and make your own contributions there, all right? 4 years ago, I was also on like this, following the election at the time. It was more, you know what I mean? It was more, one sec. Yeah, so it was more sort of tighter than this when Hillary Clinton was the presidential candidate that time. So, one sec. To everyone watching me from Facebook, you can turn around and join us on YouTube after this. This is just to tell you that Maiyegun is live on YouTube. This is specifically for the YouTube subscribers. So thank you very much for those who have joined on Facebook before now. So that our Facebook has stopped. We are sticking to the YouTube tonight. So that is where we are. So far, so good. Virginia is in, and Florida seems to be also looking it's looking good for Trump. Kentucky is also looking good for Trump so far, but the only one called so far is the Virginia. So let me share my broadcast there. One sec. So we'll continue to monitor that. And like I said, for those who might want to join the conversation, you can use the link in the broadcast caption there and, on YouTube while we follow the results. It's going to be a long night. So for those who wants to be part of that, you are welcome. And for those who are going to see this later as well, you are welcome too. So Joe Biden or Trump. So who is it going to be, right? So tonight, as we said, it's going to be a long one. And we're going to find out if it's going to be a long night or if it's going to be a short night. Depends on how the result, comes in tonight. So if any of them takes the lead enough to cross the 270 electoral votes, electoral college votes, one of the the other contestant will have to phone the winner and concede. So that's one thing that will make it will assure us if it's going to be a long night or a short night. So where are you watching from? Yeah, who do you want to win? So if you have voted in the US, you can pop in as well. Let us know who you voted for. How is it going in your area? Now, do you think it's going to be a long night or is it going to be a short night? The whole thing will be over in another 4 hours when the results begin to pop in. So let's continue monitoring. Let's see. Right. So it seems that Trump is going to win Florida as well. And that if he wins Florida, then Trump is going to get the 29 electoral votes from there. So he's currently leading by 8% in Florida. And they have, since they have counted more than 60 to 70% of their votes already, let's see. Right, he's leading by 53% to 45% of Biden. So in Kentucky, there is also 8 electoral college votes there, and Trump is leading in Kentucky as well so far. And they've only counted, let's see, I think they've counted about 54% of their own votes. Let's see. Yeah, Florida is still leading in Florida as well. So only 6 states have stopped voting. Then it seems Donald Trump is also going to pull a stunt in Georgia, right? Well, let me refresh that. Right. So Georgia, Kentucky, South Carolina, Virginia, they are calling them for Trump. It is too early to call anyway, because there's so many of the results that are still going to be coming in later and later. But for those early callers, it seems it seems Donald Trump is leading. He's leading in. Meanwhile, seems Biden will be leading in Vermont, as it is now. Or let's see, 94%. Wow. Right, they've counted over 2 million votes already in Florida, and Donald Trump is leading by 8% there, and that there is 29 electoral college votes at stake right now, and that's how many in. Wow, seems there's still going to be more in. They've only had about between 19 to 23% of the votes, which is estimated. That's okay. Oh boy. So let's check this. Or more, if Trump wins the second term, are people really preparing how they are going to really cope with that? Because what they are now saying in the US is that, especially the Democrats, is that they just want the normal life. They don't want a president that is going to be having a Twitter storm and all of that, or tweet storm, you know, as Trump is. And they want someone like, you know, Joe Biden to replace Trump. So if Trump should win again tonight, are people really preparing for the life after the election? Because that's going to be like another 4 years. 4 years of the world is going to end there. Because I remember 4 years ago when they told us that if Donald Trump should become president of America, it was going to start the Third World War. It was going to do this and that. I mean, North Korea was going to nuke the US and all of that. So, but 4 years after that, it's been able to, like, you know, take out the world worst terrorist that we have seen, who have perpetrated so many crimes, even in Nigeria. The terrorism in Nigeria, sponsored by some of these world terrorists, he managed to take some of them out, and he never started the Third World War. So there are so many things that will come to play. Even when, if Donald Trump ever, if he should ever lose the election, is the world prepared for the life after Trump? Like, is he just going to go into, is he just going to disappear, right? The kind of person that Trump is he just going to disappear? Like, the Twitter is just going to change? Like, how is the world going to live with the end of the presidency of Trump, with what has happened in the past 4 years? You know what I'm talking about? The whole world, they told us the world was going to end, and now we are still waiting. Now they are telling us that a narcissist, what do you call that, is a narcissist or so, and is a white supremacist. So if Donald Trump should lose tonight, like, is he just going to disappear, right? For those of you who are living in the US, let us know how it is going to be. Are you preparing for the life after this election if Donald Trump should win? For now, Trump is leading, but it's too early, right? For those who understand American elections, right? It is so early. Even though all those early, you know, electoral college votes do count. So between now and another 2 hours, right, we're getting some certain exit polls that will indeed show who is going to win which state. And when those exit polls start coming in, right, you'll be able to then start tallying the states, as well as the electoral college votes. And the difference between Nigeria election, I mean, between American election and Nigeria elections is that winning a whole state, right, is good. Like, winning the majority votes in a state is good. So, because that guarantees you the numbers of the electoral college votes in that state. Okay. So you need 270 electoral college votes. There are some states that their own electoral college votes are just maybe 3. Some are just like 7 or 6. Some are like 11. There are some that you get up to 17, 29, or, you know. So when you win those states and you win the majority votes there, you win the electoral college votes there. So now the electoral college vote there is like you winning in Sokoto and you get 40. You win in Lagos, you get 20 electoral college votes. So after the election, after every ballot is counted, right? After all ballots, every ballot is counted, then they will then tally the electoral college votes together. All the electors will then meet after that to elect the president. But they have to elect the president according to the votes of the people that elected them as electors too in the electoral college. So it is not about the million. That was why last time, oh, Jocelyn, how are you? You are up. So the last 4 years between Donald Trump and Hillary Clinton, Hillary Clinton scored about 66 million votes, overall votes. Donald Trump scored 63 million votes. Now, Hillary Clinton scored 3 million votes more than Donald Trump overall. But Donald Trump won states with more electoral college votes. So by the time they tally together Donald Trump's electoral college votes from the states he won, it was already above 300. I think it was 303 electoral college votes over Clinton's. So the moment Donald Trump crossed that 270, that was the moment that Hillary Clinton had to like concede, okay? And that moment Donald Trump was getting closer and he crossed the 300 mark, that was no going back. There's no way to fight that back again. And Hillary Clinton conceded. So they have called Kentucky for Donald Trump. That's another state there that has been called for him. So Donald Trump is going to win Kentucky with about 8, let's see, 4, 6 plus 4. That's about 10 points, with about 10 points in Kentucky. So he's going to win Kentucky, and that is 8 electoral college votes. He's already also going to win, let's see, Joe Biden is projected to win Georgia, by the way. For now, he's leading in Georgia. So it's like, and that is 16 electoral college votes, 16 electoral college votes at stake. For Kentucky, there's just 8 electoral college vote there. So we'll say Donald Trump is leading currently, called 2 states for him, 11 electoral college votes and 8 electoral college votes. New Hampshire, they are calling it for Biden. South Carolina, they are calling that for Trump. That's just about 9 electoral college votes. But these are still very early to call, okay? There are some areas whereby it's going to be going on like blue. Then by the time the whole results start coming in, it's just going to go red. Some areas you see early blue, early red, and at some point they're just going to turn blue. So that's how once their results start coming in. But there are areas where more, because of the early voting, the early balloting, right, where people have voted for about 5 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago. They've already voted, submitted their ballot and all of that. So all those votes, all those ballots have been counted anyway. Those results will come out first. So it seems that it's gonna get So Donald Trump is going to win. Is going to win Florida. Okay, that is a swing state that the Democrats have been doing a lot to try and flip it in a way. But with the way it is right now, it seems that Donald Trump is going to win this state. He's already had about 1.2 million votes in Florida, and Joe Biden has had about 900,000 votes counted for him. There are still more to come in Florida. So the Floridians have voted for about 4 or 5 weeks ago, many of them. Only those who are voting today are just going to be the newly counted votes. Okay, so South Carolina, we go to Trump. Vermont, we go to Biden. There is a 3 electoral college votes there. Other one there is still very much Florida. So let's go and see a refreshed update there, and I will give you one as well. So they're already calling some out for Trump and Biden. Okay, there are states that are, that are really, really blue, Democrat states. So you don't expect any surprise or what have you. What they are trying to do now is to see if some of those who supported Trump, who turned, some of the states that turned really, really red for Trump 4 years ago. So they are trying to see if it is possible to flip them. Pennsylvania, Ohio, Florida, these are areas where if they can flip them in a way, then the election can go in the favor of Joe Biden. So those are the areas they are going to look out for tonight in the election. So I'm going to go back now. So Donald Trump's votes in Florida, about 2 minutes now from what we have here, is showing up as 2.7 million. And it seems that reporting 48% of the votes so far in Florida has put Joe Biden ahead from what we have here. So let me check that out. So Virginia, for now, is also going in Donald Trump's way. 13, that is 13 electoral college votes. Let's see. Yeah, something is brewing in Florida. So far, they said that the total counted vote for Trump, or let me say, yeah, for Trump in Florida is about 2.756 million. And Joe Biden's votes in Florida has now jumped to 51.3%, which is now at 2.95 million, 2.9 million votes. So that's a leap there, a new update. So like I said, 48% of the votes have been declared. Okay, 48%. Let's see this. So those are the targeted states, the swing states where they can really flip things up and, take the election from Trump. So, but it is still early. It's still very much early in the night to completely project. By the time the results start getting, or the declared results, or the counted ballots start getting to 85%, 90%, then you will begin to be sure of who is winning war. So yeah, states like Vermont is going to go to Joe Biden, projected, like I said, and it still remains so. Trump, Kentucky is going to go to Trump. Let's see another projected starting and, so Florida so far. Joe Biden is still leading in Florida with what they have declared so far. So Joe Biden's vote is now over 3 million, 3.2 million, while Donald Trump's vote is also a bit over 3 million. So 51% to 47%, Joe Biden is leading in Florida with the election results contest so far. Here's another one. Yeah. So Joe Biden has won Vermont by 72%, 72.6% for Joe Biden there. So that's one indicator for him. 3 electoral college votes. Let's see. So it seems that my friend in the US are very much into the election. Yeah. Yeah. Joe Biden is leading in Florida now. He's leading by 51%. And Trump is, following there by 47% there. So let's see. People are really paying attention to that Florida as the elections results keeps, coming in, especially Florida. Florida. Still coming in. South Carolina as well. Right. So they said the Americans are voting more about the economy. The exit poll is coming out. Well, I mean, what the voters are really voting for. They're voting on the economy. They are voting on the coronavirus issue. I'm voting on the racial discrimination or something like that. Racial inequality in the U.S. So they believe in they are voting according to who they believe in will give them, will give them better representation between Joe Biden and Donald Trump. So far so good. Florida, the update from Florida is Donald Trump is now 48.5%. In Florida, while Joe Biden is still leading in Florida with 50.8%. Their votes for Donald Trump is 3.2 million. 3.2 million, and Joe Biden is 3.3 million. That's about 150,000 votes for Joe Biden there, leading Donald Trump in Florida, but it's only the 56% of the votes that have been counted so far. So we are following Florida. Seems Florida is going to declare results in another half an hour when they finish their counting. Let's see. So what do we have? Yeah, that Florida is really tight. I'm going to say that because yeah, let's see. Key alert again. Let's see. Ohio. So Ohio is with 18 electoral college votes, and North Carolina with 15 electoral college votes. They are likely their own exit poll will likely to be coming in any moment from now as well. So we're likely to add that to the Florida, the one in Florida. So if Donald Trump wins Florida, okay, here is projected winner for Virginia. So Donald Trump is projected to win the 5 electoral votes, electoral college vote in Virginia. So he's already projected to win Kentucky, which is 8 electoral college votes. Biden has won Vermont with the 3 electoral college votes. So Ohio, South Carolina, Florida. Oh yeah. So Trump is now leading in Florida with 3.4 million, and Joe Biden is now trailing with 3.3 million. So, like I said, it's going to keep going like that, back and forth, as much as many other ballots are counted. Donald Trump is going to win Virginia with a 13% vote. He's leading there. He's going to win South Carolina with about 70.4% vote already in the lead. He's also leading in Kentucky. Well, he's going to win Kentucky with the 8 electoral college votes. So let's go check on the updates. So Donald Trump is going to win. Well, he's leading currently in Indiana by 56%, and Joe Biden is leading. I mean, he's following by 42%. Only about 20% of the vote has been counted so far. That Florida is tight for now. Florida is tight. Someone said the Florida should stop playing. Like, why is it going back and forth? So Donald Trump is leading now in Florida. And let's see the number of ballots counted so far. Yeah, they've counted about 59%. Yeah, 59% of the ballots. They think they've counted 59%. So still have about 40%. That's still some millions of votes to pop up or be counted in Florida. We're going to find out a lot tonight. Donald Trump said he's going to win by a landslide. The Democrat says Donald Trump is going to be defeated by a landslide because, you know, they have the number, they have the millennia and all of that. Nobody should want Trump, as they say. So, but so far, so good. It seems that the election is looking good for Donald Trump as the early caller for now. Okay. But it is too early, too early to call. Let's see. Election 2020. Let's see. Right. So there are some counties in Florida that their votes are really, really going for the Democrats, and their votes are being counted. It seems to be part of the earliest counted votes. So when those who voted today, those you know, the Floridans, when their own results start coming in, then we'll be able to have a clearer picture of Florida. But 59% of the votes or the ballots have been counted so far. So tell me, if you are watching from the US yourself, you should be able to drop some hints on how you are getting along or getting on with the election night in the US. We are just sticking to the information out there, sharing that and keeping a date, okay? So share something. I'm gonna go back and update that. Let's see. Okay, okay. Just super the rule. If I'm not too right. Or more. I don't know how people are going to actually take this from tomorrow, especially when I watch the moment Hillary Clinton conceded defeat to Donald Trump, and Donald Trump had to come out and give his speech in 2016. The reaction, the shock. So I'm waiting to see if we're going to get that same shock for a surprise Joe Biden win. Even Democrats will be shocked if Americans really, really, kick out Donald Trump tonight. But we'll find out if they really have what it takes to end Trump presidency and bring in Joe Biden. Okay, so West Virginia, Donald Trump is going to win that, projected already, while we still wait on Florida as the results keeps trickling in bit by bit. So it's going to win Kentucky. It's going to win West Virginia, and it's likely going to win Florida too. But we'll find out more as the night, wears out. Let's see. I go with this small. So I don't know how people are preparing for that anyway, but there's going to be life after the election. Nigerians who have really, really shown so many, what do you call it, credible, emotional distress when it comes to the presidency of Donald Trump. In a way, I don't know how they are going to feel it if tonight the Americans choose not to re-elect Donald Trump. I don't know how they're going to feel. Is it going to be a sense of relief, a sense of, newness or something? I don't know. So, or if Donald Trump finally wins the second term and gets re-elected, right? How are people going to live with that for another 4 years? Because it's going to be another 4 years. And at that time, Donald Trump is going to leave a dynasty. Because according to him, he is fighting the globalist. He is fighting the media, as he always say. So meaning, if he finally, against all odds, 16 Republican presidential candidates in 2016, he beat 16 of them, and still, went ahead to beat Hillary Clinton at the general election. So if he should do it again after being impeached, remember, Donald Trump was impeached last December, and the Senate turned the impeachment over. And here he is, standing for election again. If he should win, that's going to be like him defeated all those who tried everything to stop him for years. Okay? And I don't know how that's going to be for another 4 years for everyone. who has done so much to stop him. Okay, so here is another alert coming in. So it's showing up now that Joe Biden is leading in Florida. He's leading in Florida with 3,911,904, and Donald Trump is behind with 3,800,000 something, a million. I mean, 800 something thousand. New Hampshire, Biden is leading there. Trump is trailing. Let's see again. So Donald Trump is leading in Virginia. They are all still very early, apart from apart from Vermont, Florida, Kentucky, Georgia, and a few other places there that their own results have been, the ballots have been counted. Over 50% of the ballots have been counted to give credence to what the final projection will be. So it is still very much early. No rush. So 67% of the ballots have been counted in Florida, and Joe Biden is leading now by 50%. It's leading with 50.6%, and Donald Trump is leading by, is trailing by 48.4% now. But that is also bound to change as more ballots are counted and more results are added to both candidates too. Come on, Florida. Everyone is waiting on Florida right now. Like, even Ohio, that is yet to come in. Florida, everyone is waiting. As Joe Biden's vote comes in and he's currently leading. So everybody is monitoring every second right now. And I am monitoring too. So Florida and Georgia are very, very close and tight as they are now. And these are two, let me see. Yeah. Man, it's going to be a long night, a long, long night. Because the moment either of them loses Florida, if Trump loses Florida or Biden if Biden loses the Florida, then there is a problem. Because either way, whoever wins Florida right now is going to be a kick, a boost to what, to their own race to 270 electoral college votes. It's a long one. Hawaii. Yeah. Let's see. So if you're watching me from the US, so you can let me know how is it going on in your own area. At least if this was the US, I'll probably be able to tell you how we voted in my area and what we expect too. So you voted for, you voted for Trump. Elema voted for Trump. So, and I've also seen many of you also voted there for. Someone said Maiyegun General always on the fence. This has not been on the fence, I know how much emotion that many of you really, really have with this election. It means a lot to so many of you. Okay, so it will be a sort of injustice in my own part if I can't let you express that the way you want, because I know my opinion will mean so much to many of you. Even though my opinion doesn't really count how you vote or who you vote for. But emotionally, many of you are really, really going to take it on me if you know that I take a position in your election, because you are those who can decide who or what is right for you. When that decision is taken, Mine is to tell you later how I feel about it. But tonight, this is something that many have been, working on, campaigning, day and night for so long. And tonight, all of that campaign, all of that trauma, all of that complaints that you have, you have been projecting all this while, tonight is to know if they are going to end in praise or if they are going to end in tears. Either way, something is going to happen. But what will follow that is that there will be life after the election. So, and when there is life after the election, how are you going to leave that? If it's going to be Biden's America or if it is still going to be Trump's America, that will be this. That's been decided by the Americans anyway. We are just commentators. Many of us outsiders, the outside observers. So let's go back and refresh and see any latest coming on now from the US election this evening. So tell me if you have received any news yourself. Yeah. So they say Joe Biden will win Virginia. So, and since West Virginia will go to Trump, but that is also still very much too early to call. Okay, too early. (2020) you shouldn't be going to bed, especially if you are not working tomorrow, or well, if you're not working tomorrow like myself. So you should stay up and follow this through. I did 4 years ago, and that is why it's easier for me to have an idea more about what really went into that election and what went into it, all the drama that followed, and all the whole, Trump derangement, what do you call it, syndrome, as they call it. Every other thing like that, I've been part of that because I know about the genesis. I followed through the campaign and the shocking winning that night that Hillary Clinton conceded. So tonight, many of you should begin to prepare for the life after that. I don't know how you're going to do it psychologically, because Donald Trump presidency did so much to so many people and means so much to so many people for different reasons. But however, you should be prepared to live with it if he should win tonight. I know some of you will say, yeah, God forbid. But whether God could do him, whether not God not could do him, that we'll find that out after the Americans decide 2020. So let's see. Just checking on any news with Florida. You're following the opinions of people who choose to burn their skin like okay. The funniest thing is that the way people talk or the way people talk down at Donald Trump supporters can be very, funny sometimes, right? The liberals are expected to be people who tolerate a lot of things, but it seems that Donald Trump has pushed many people to say, no, it's enough. Being nice is enough. Trying to be nice when you are dealing with Trump is gone, and no one wants to tolerate anyone else now. If you support Donald Trump, you are considered a total God knows what, right? And this seems to be the reason why many of his supporters continue to stand by, and then they continue to be quiet. They don't want to be bold. They don't want anybody to know where they are voting or who they are voting for or why they are voting. So, and when the results start coming in now, like that night I was sitting down and they told us that Hillary Clinton was going to win by 98% of the national poll. She was leading by 98%. I was like, wow, 98%. The election came and Donald Trump, there was this shocker that eventually made Trump president. So it will be good for you not to project much tonight. And it will be so wrong to project Donald Trump to lose tonight. I don't know how it's going to come out. But if you witness 2016 results night, the election night, you will not sit there and project Donald Trump to lose. But I won't be surprised too if Joe Biden, according to the mood of the Americans who vote, and their mind of voting is completely different from how you can really, imagine, I would say. Okay, they have reasons and why they vote, not the character or the personality as they will, they will want you to think. Okay, so we are following up. So we know Texas is red, and they are doing everything to flip Texas too. Mm-hmm. Pennsylvania, Arizona, and Arizona and Florida, especially Florida. That Donald Trump, if you remember, when Cuomo, the governor of New York, when they said he kept, bothering Donald Trump's businesses, suing them for this tax evasion or that tax that in New York. So this face-off between them made Donald Trump to say he's going to become a Floridan, and he moved down to Florida. Now he's a Floridan, you know what I mean? So we expect his new home in Florida to be his new electoral base. Home. You know what I mean? So we're expecting to win Florida. However, there are some other polls ending soon in about 10 minutes. Okay, so we will get more results in a moment. Yeah, Trump is trailing in Florida, but I'm gonna go check the update on that. News tonight, but doesn't resign because he's waiting for the. Let's see. Okay. Man, I can't imagine how tense this is going to be for the supporters of these two parties in America, you know. I don't know how it's going to be, like how tense. Reading the news, checking on the updates as the results comes in. Comes in. Yeah. So Joe Biden is leading in Florida now. Is by 49, though it's by 49.9%, and Donald Trump is trailing with 49.3% so far. So they've counted 4,758,000 votes for Joe Biden and 4,693,000 votes for Donald Trump. So very, very tight in Florida. Virginia, they haven't really called it. It's only 13% of the vote yet, but Donald Trump is leading there. Let's see. Mississippi. Everyone is begging Florida for Joe Biden. They want the result to be for Joe Biden in Florida, and that can give them a little bit of a glimpse of hope and say, well, that's 29 electoral college votes if Joe Biden, the Democrats, flip Florida. If that happens, then Donald Trump's camp will begin to get worried because Florida is one of their targets, the early call that they want to have in the basket. So if that should go to the Democrats, that could be the game changer for everything. But again, it is too early to call. So we'll keep monitoring as it is. As more ballots closes across the country, we have about 10 of them that are going to close in the next 7 minutes, and their own results will begin to come out. Come out too. Let's see. It's a key state here. Trump is further, it's all over. So, like I said, if Donald Trump loses Florida, right, that is it. Okay. If he loses Florida, that means there is a problem to worry about. So it's going to be a long night. But if Florida goes to Donald Trump, well, not that they will be so surprised, the Joe Biden camp, but at least they will still be hopeful in other areas. But if Florida should go to Joe Biden, then you should be worried. If you're a Trump supporter, you should be worried. Yes, Florida is so close, very, very close. And there's about 80% of the ballots counted in Florida. So they are both at 49%, but Joe Biden is at 49.9 and Donald Trump is 49.3, while more votes or more ballots results are also released. So let's follow that up. Sorry, what fraud? Let's see. Okay. Yes. Let's see. Indeed, Florida is tight. Let's see the new updates from other areas too, while we wait on the new one in Florida, I mean from Florida. So let's see. I think we just see might go right. Okay. And that's I know. So all those votes that are coming in from Florida are those votes of the majorly votes of the Democrats, according to the report. They are votes of the Democrats who have sent in there. They usually vote by ballot, by mail ballot. So meaning some of their early votes are those votes that are being counted that are coming up now. You see those who went to vote physically today, by the time their own results are also like added, then we will get to know where exactly the pendulum is going to swing. Okay, but with let's see, with over 70% or nearly 80% of the ballots counted already, so with the remaining 20, well, it shows that Florida will still remain very, very tight and an easy pointer too. Let me see. So watching live, okay. Hillary Clinton doing in Florida. So Kentucky is red. So we'll also be able to collate the electoral colleges, and for those who have access to watch the cable TV and following the live updates from the comfort of your room too, yeah, you'll be able to start collating the, yeah, be able to collect these electoral colleges by what we have now. Donald Trump has 11 and Joe Biden has 3 so far. Yeah, Biden wins Vermont. So let's go back to Florida. It seems something is changing in Florida again. More results are coming in, and let's see the latest. Stand by. Okay. Okay. So Donald Trump is winning the the election in South Carolina, but it hasn't been declared yet. So he's going to win South Carolina. Then, but Florida, the new update from Florida is yet to pop in. So let's see. For this, I'm not even okay. So something happened in the Miami date, which says that they voted for Hillary Clinton in 2016. The result that just came from there now said they all voted for Donald Trump in 2020. So yeah, I think the real result, the real shocker, the usual one. So Joe Biden has also won Massachusetts. Joe Biden has won Maryland with 10 electoral votes. Maryland, we have so many Nigerians in Maryland, by the way. Joe Biden has won Delaware, 3 electoral college votes. Let's see what else we have there. District of Columbia, Joe Biden has won that. So these are the area projected for Joe Biden. But Oklahoma will go to Donald Trump, as is expected. Oklahoma is going to be red. But I'm still going to pick up on the update on the Florida. Let's see. So what do we have? So it's more or less like now, as we have it, Donald Trump is leading in. He's now leading in Florida. Let me see if I can share that with you. So he's now leading in Florida by 40. Well, like I said, it's been going back and forth. 81% of the ballot has been. I mean, have been counted, right? So, Olawumi, don't worry. You'll get to watch more when you wake up tomorrow. So, Florida with 81% reported. So, well, Donald Trump is leading by just 0.1% there. So, let's go back again. So, Joe Biden is leading currently in New Hampshire. And yeah, leading Joe Biden in Florida again, but with just a few thousands of votes so far. So let's see. So Joe Biden has managed to win about 44 electoral college votes so far, but 13 has been declared. Why Donald Trump is at 18 electoral college votes. Let's see that back again. One sec. Well, back to Florida. People are really getting angry. So yeah, Massachusetts for Joe Biden, that one has been called. So you can see that it's been called already. So that will go to Joe Biden. Let's go back. Texas votes or ballot have started coming in too. So we don't know the latest on that. Who is leading? So Texas is also red, which is likely going to go to the Republican, but they are looking to flip that. I mean, you know, in this election as well, to see if they can flip it, as they say, flip it. Let's see. So, District of Columbia, Joe Biden has been called for that as well. He's won that. Yes. So that one is also in for Joe Biden. Let's see another one that is also called. If I see anyone for Trump, I will let you know. So far, so good. Let's see, Florida. So they say Texas is flipping. Not so clear yet, but it is too early to call so far. So let's see. After vote, okay. Meanwhile, there are some also, there are about 33 senatorial seats that are also for take in this election. 33 senators are also participating in this election, which are also Republicans and Democrats. So they're also looking for taking, if Joe Biden wins, they are looking for taking the Senate too. They already control the the Congress, which eventually the entire Congress is also going for the election now. They also need to win back too. But let's go back onto. So presently, 10% of the vote in Texas have been counted, and Joe Biden is leading there. Joe Biden and Trump are both tied in Georgia for now. 16 electoral college votes at stake. Ohio showed that Joe Biden with the 20, yeah, I think with 30% of the votes already counted, Joe Biden is leading in Ohio. Is leading Trump. And in New Hampshire, is also leading Donald Trump there with just about 9% of the votes ballots counted. So let's go back and see any update on Florida because everyone is waiting on Florida. Let's see. Too close to call. So in Virginia, Donald Trump is leading in Virginia with just about 23% of the ballot results out. So for now, Donald Trump has 26 electoral college votes, and Joe Biden has 30 electoral college votes. Let's go back. I'm monitoring the Florida, and yeah, so today was today. Good. Let's see. %49 to 5, 49.6 for Trump. Yeah. So Florida is still very, 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 very tight. And another area they are looking at is the Texas. People think maybe they can pull something in Texas. Texas has always been red for a very long time, but they are looking to flip that. And so far, so good. With the early ballot released, is showing Biden leading, but that is just about 9% of the ballot anyway. So American election. Right. So for now, it is showing up that Donald Trump is now leading in Florida, although not by so many margin. It's showing that he's leading with 49.9% of the votes uh, results released so far. Joe Biden is at 49.2. So very, very close. But just few more votes left to be added in Florida. And it is very, 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 very tight there. But we'll see at the end of it and see how much or who wins it and by how many votes. So let's see. Hmm. So as it is now, they said that the polls have closed in the Florida Panhandle. These are the areas that they know as Trump's stronghold in a way. However, this is now being called for Trump, that Trump is going to win Florida. So again, it's looking like Trump is going to win Florida. And if he should win Florida, well, hmm, so let's see. It's coming back gradually, and I think that's going to be the first outbreak of the night to the Never Trumpers, who are very, very optimistic tonight. Looking forward to the start of what will be the end of Trump presidency, or if the Florida is called for him, that could be the beginning of an end. The beginning of an end. The beginning of the end, as they do say. So let's go back. Wow. So majority leaders are Democrats and retired Marine. Okay. So majority leader Mitch McConnell, the majority leader of the Senate in America, seems to have won his re-election. So he's going to be going back to the Senate. Those are like traditional politicians who have been there, like Joe Biden too, for years. So they will always win as long as they run. Only a few of them, or once in a while, you get to see them lose their own re-election. So they are so confident of their voters. However, I've got this well projected. Let me see the poll is closed, 20% in. Well, nothing much to see there. I'm still very much following Florida. Seems we are many, loads and loads of people who are looking and expecting updates on the Florida, and it seems Florida is breaking hearts tonight. So Maryland, Joe Biden has been declared as the winner of the Maryland poll. So this is Joe Biden. Christy, thank you so much, Christy, for your super sticker there. Yeah, thanks, man. So Maryland, Joe Biden is expected to win that. Is the winner. Okay, that's a 10 electoral college votes there to his own kitty too. So let's go back. Then also Massachusetts is going to Joe Biden. Remember, so that is also for Joe Biden so far. Good. So I think if the now there is another one which is won by Donald Trump. South Carolina is won by by Donald Trump. So that one goes to him. That's where he's getting 9 electoral college votes tonight. So let's go. So I was expecting some of you are going to probably join me on the broadcast tonight, but it seems that everybody is so tense now. Like you're just glued to everything you can glue to get the accurate updates. Eventually, you're going to get it. It's American election. Nothing is going to be missed. Even if you miss anything, right? You're going to end up having to watch everything again, and you won't be missing anything. But it's good if you are staying up tonight. For now, the Tennessee is going to Donald Trump. I'm just going to wait for the projection of that. But Tennessee is going to go to Donald Trump. I'm going to check on the electoral college votes that goes with that while we monitor Florida. We need to monitor Florida. Florida, Ohio, as well as Texas. So we need to monitor them. So Illinois is going to go to Joe Biden. Okay, Illinois. That's where you have the Chicago and all that, right? So Chicago is where Illinois is where Obama comes from. Chicago suburb is where Obama comes from. So you would expect that place to also go to Joe Biden. So and it did go to Joe Biden, Illinois. So let's go check others. So let me see this chart. I think this is North Carolina. And North Carolina means that so far so good. Joe Biden is leading there. Let me see. North Carolina popular vote 9 million, 9.2. Okay, so it seems that Donald Trump is going to win North Carolina. Is projected to win North Carolina. Let me share that screen with you. It's projected to. So for Senate, let me see something there. So, but we are waiting on that. Until that is up, we can't call it like others. Let's see. Man, Florida, the fire. Right. So the race to 270 electoral college votes is really, really higher now, because at this rate, this is where you're going to start seeing some, some votes results that are actually going to just kind of just dampen your spirits, because it's looking good, or it's looking good at some point, and at the other point it just stops. I mean, it just stops, and these votes will start popping in and popping in, and the boom, 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 boom. That's it. The night may just be a shorter night. We're getting to that stage now, because so many polls have closed across not across the US, in so many states in the US right now, and their results will begin to pop in, gradually while we wait. So let's go back to that of the Florida, because they've counted about 81% of it earlier. Now we have, let's see. So in Ohio, it's showing up that Trump is trailing Biden in Ohio, but only 21% of the votes is currently, result is currently released. So we will wait until we get to see more updates on that. Just bear with me. So, like I said, it's too early to call. So, 23% reporting, 57, right? So Joe Biden is now in Ohio. Is leading with 55%, while in Pennsylvania is leading by 82%. Though just 3% of the votes or ballots are counted yet so far, rather. So I'm going to go pick on anyone that is already confirmed. Yeah. So many people actually are very positive that Donald Trump is going to win. Why so many believe that no, it's never going to happen. With the Americans, especially with what's going on in Florida, they believe that the election can be flipped against the Republicans and end Trump's presidency. Okay, but it seems Florida don't they shock everybody now. Florida is changing the whole story now. However, there are others too that are still to come. So Donald Trump has 37 electoral college votes now after winning, confirming the Tennessee. So Joe Biden is still at 30. His own number is expected to also grow now. And when the tension will start kicking in is when they begin to hit 100, 120, 150. Oh boy, that is when you begin to feel like, hey, how is the election going to go tonight? How is it going to end? So that is why you should relax. We're getting there. We're getting there now. Oklahoma. We haven't yet we haven't yet from there so far. But hang on. So I'm trying to bring Trump's winning here. Tennessee. Let's see. So they are calling it for, that's this Tennessee won by Donald Trump. So they are calling it for him. Yes, they're calling Tennessee for Donald Trump, and it's now 37 electoral college votes. That's 7 more than Joe Biden. More are still coming in, okay, and they are both on the race to, on the race to 270 electoral college votes. So it is still a long way, a long one. Yeah, called it for Donald Trump, Tennessee. Called it for him. Few platforms have called the Tennessee for Donald Trump. It's going to go to him. And that is 11 electoral college votes. Let's see. And I think Tennessee is also very crucial. Yeah, but, well. Election night. So it seems that they are going to call Florida for Donald Trump. So it seems Donald Trump will win Florida. But I'm going to continue to check updates on that so as to double check and double confirm that Donald Trump will win Florida. So that is 29 electoral college votes when Trump wins Florida. But we'll go and double check until it's double confirmed that he's going to win Florida. So that's one there for you. So let's see. So remember, they haven't really called him. I mean, called it for him, but he's expected to win Florida now. Is more than sort of certain that he's going to win Florida. Maybe not with so much margin or numbers, but he's going to come out of Florida as a, you know what I mean. So he's going to win Florida. Fox has called it, but Fox News, I don't think they have. And then CNN is still doing their own, you know, their own review until they will be able to call it for him. And once they call Florida for Donald Trump, every attention will then shift to Pennsylvania, Ohio, and a few other swing states too. Okay. Someone wants to bet with you guys. He wants to bet you with $2,000 that Joe Biden is going to win, I believe. That's a good one. Someone should take the challenge. Fortune. I'm also helping you to tell them someone should take the challenge. I'll be the one that will, judge who wins or who loses. Okay. But for now, it seems that Pennsylvania is likely going to go to Donald Trump too. Or it is too early to call. Okay, too early to call. North Carolina. Socializing just to one seat of. So let's see. Yeah, sure. Should like something a little bit so people are now mad with Floridans for it seems they have called the Florida for Trump. So yeah. Meanwhile, we're going to still wait for them to call Florida and update the votes. We have to electoral college votes for them. Let's see. So Donald Trump is also projected to win South Carolina tonight with 9 electoral college votes. So we are looking to see if he's so he's expected to win South Carolina area. Let's go back on to. I want to see where that Florida is called, so that we can see. It is Trump Biden, all right. So we can see the total of their votes, the total numbers of their college votes so far, because that is the cuckoo. You know what I'm talking about? That is what will determine who is getting closer to still be the president or not. So let's see. So they have projected about 85 electoral college votes already for Joe Biden, with just 55 for Donald Trump. But we'd rather just take them one after the other as they come in, rather than, So Donald Trump is called to probably to win. Name yourself first, okay. So he's expected to win Indiana, but it hasn't been called for him yet. So there's no rush. Let's see. Exactly. Uh, Joe Biden is 85 away. I mean, sorry, 85 going to 270. That means he's 195, if I'm right, or 185 away from, yeah, 185 away from 270, while Donald Trump is 215. I'm sorry, 200 and yeah, 215 electoral college votes away from 270. Well, yeah, we are going to monitor how that jump up today. Who reaches the 270 mark first? Joe Biden or Trump? Whoever does is going to be the next president of the United States of America, okay? So it's a tight one so far. And Joe Biden is leading in some states. He's already projected to win. Why Donald Trump is at 55 before we are likely going to hear the big swing states coming in. And there are some red states, by the way, that are naturally going to go to Republican. These are the areas they are thinking that some Republicans will revolt and vote against Trump because they too are tired of Trump, according to people who are expecting them to do that. Tonight, you'll find out if there is going to be any flip from the red states where they will naturally vote for Republicans, and some blue states too, where they would naturally vote for Democrats, no matter what happened. So all these projections will come to play in a moment, and we'll be able to tell. And people will review that for years to come. You know what I mean? People will be talking about the election for years to come, same way they are still talking about the 2016 election, Hillary Clinton and Donald Trump. Yes, Trump is currently at 55 with a total vote of 15,257,410. Joe Biden is at 85 electoral college votes with a total vote of 14,957,315. So the numbers of states that have been recorded for Joe Biden, let's see. Yeah, if you look at the total numbers of votes, you realize that the votes counted for Donald Trump so far quite surpasses that of Joe Biden. But Joe Biden is winning by the electoral college votes because he's won some state that added up to his electoral college vote there. It is about the electoral college vote of the state you win. And it seems he's doing fine so far. California is yet to come in. These are going to be part of those that are later going to come in the, very late in the night or early in the morning, so to say. But we'll find out. We haven't received any updates on that. But there's some alerts as well. Let's see. So it seems that, yeah, Florida, they have counted 90% of the votes. Donald Trump is leading by 50. Sorry, Donald Trump's total vote is 50.5. And Joe Biden is that of 48. Michigan, which is 16 electoral college votes, 57% for Donald Trump, 57.5, 46.6 to Biden. Georgia is going the way of Trump so far, but it's only 22% of the votes counted. So there's still more to be counted. Virginia, that is also going the Trump way with 13 electoral college votes. Trump is at 58.3%, but only 30% of the votes have been of the ballot have been counted. So 90% in Florida, Trump only leading by 1 point something percent to that of Joe Biden, and there are still very much, God knows, maybe another million of votes to count to make up that 10%. So yeah, but by the time they add the Florida By the time they add the Florida votes now, so it is probably going to jump up again. Okay, so everyone is taking time. Yeah, it is now 61. Let me go back and get my refresh there. Let's see. Oh boy, don't they happen? No. 26. So Donald Trump also wins in Oklahoma. I'm gonna go check the electoral college vote for that. Let's see. Oh, he's won in Oklahoma, or projected to win Oklahoma. So Trump is also projected to win Arkansas as well. So that is also going to go to Trump. All these are projected, winning so far. Some have been confirmed, while some are just projected. Okay. So let's go on. So Trump is now at 61. Joe Biden is at 85. So that's the update. So this is the latest. Okay. This is the latest. Yeah, Donald Trump is now at 84 and Joe Biden is still at 85. There will be more numbers adding up soon as well as we progress in the yeah. Yes, so he's already won Oklahoma. That has pushed up his number. Is now at 84 electoral college votes, and Joe Biden is at 85. Let's go see latest. And now, Fortune, what do you expect? You want to bet $2,000 on Maiyegun General political? Who is going to be the Onile? Is he not going to be the person that that is going to make sure that you don't fight? I'll get the Onile and I'll take the 10% for Onile. You know, that's how we do it now. You cannot come and make that fortune. Fortune. You can't come and make such fortune on Maiyegun's diary, and you will not settle Onile, the Onile that that we witness or be the judge. Let's see. So far, so good. Should I have told you? Let me show you what it looks like in Florida. Okay, so by the time they call it for Trump, he will get 29 electoral college votes from Florida. They are yet to call Florida for him. Okay, but this is what is Florida. This is what the counting in Florida stands at right now. Okay, they are very, very tight, very, very it's very, very tight. Until the 9, we have nine more. So it says here that let's see who is winning. 1.72. Yeah. So North Carolina is going to be that one is going to go to Democrats. So Joe Biden is going to win North Carolina. But however, let's go back up. It seems some other projections are coming in. 75% they are calling the North Carolina for Joe Biden. Okay. Let's see. Well, 49% of the votes counted in Ohio, and it seems that Joe Biden is leading in Ohio. Sorry, 20. Let me see of current votes. Okay, sorry, 29% of the votes counted in Ohio. So it means Joe Biden is leading there. or projected to, or if Joe Biden should win Ohio, that is also going to be a flip somehow that many people are also looking forward to. I think Donald Trump won that last election, but we'll find out how that goes tonight. Let's see. Yeah, Arkansas goes to the Republican, and Donald Trump is going to win Arkansas. So let's see. I think the whole world is very much monitoring this because the whole world is reacting to the results of the American election tonight. I have to say, everyone is staying up. Yeah, so Arkansas is been declared for the Republicans. Even their senator has been elected too. It's been returned. Tom. Let's see. Waiting on them to call the blue states. If I figure so everybody is now waiting for Joe Biden to also turn Ohio to blue. That is a very, very big one, a very, very big move. Same thing they expected in Florida. So if they manage, like they said, they were waiting to turn Florida blue. So if Florida is going red with just about 8% of the ballot yet to be declared. So if Florida is going to go red, if Ohio should go blue, that is also going to flip it. I mean, it's going to make it a long night too. But if Ohio should go, if Florida goes to Donald Trump and Ohio goes to Donald Trump, then I can tell you to go and sleep because there's nothing much to really look forward to. The night is sorted, and you just have to read the news of Donald Trump's re-election tomorrow. I'm not giving you my word for it. Okay, I'm saying if the two of them should go to Donald Trump, though we know that Florida is flipping towards Trump, so close, but Ohio right now, it is Joe Biden that is leading in Ohio with the numbers of ballots or let's say votes results are released so far. So by the time they count everything, United States they've only counted about 29 or so percent of the votes. So by the time they count out every ballot, like Florida, if Florida goes to Trump and Ohio goes to Biden, then it is going to be a long night, I have to say. But let's keep following. Yeah, Maryland voted for Biden. He won Maryland. He won Illinois. He also won Vermont. He's managed to win a lot of, very, very much states now. He's managed to win some states, which really, really shot up his electoral college votes. But he's currently leading Trump by just one electoral college vote. Trump is at 84, and Biden is at 85. Let me go check if Biden has won any other thing again to hop his. Let's see. My test. Too early to call. Too early to call. So we're all going to have a hangover from the court tonight. So yeah, Donald Trump is projected to win in Georgia. So they are going to call it for him. is projected to win in Georgia. Well, maybe not Alabama, or I will let you know when it is called for him. Okay, but it is being projected that he's going to win. He's going to win Georgia. So Arkansas is called for him as well. Now they've called Arkansas for him. So Donald Trump has won Arkansas there. Let's go back. And I think those are the numbers that brought Donald Trump to 84 from that 55, or maybe not just that. So let's see others. So Joe Biden has, okay. Now I think with this, we'll be able to know which states they've managed to win so far, okay? So Joe Biden is now at 91. Even though that of Donald Trump that was 84, with this one I have on, I think I should rather use an updated one to do that illustration. So it's showing that Donald Trump is currently at 73 on this, even though his total vote is at 17.6 million. Joe Biden is leading is leading with 91 electoral college votes with a total vote of 17.1 million. Okay, and these are the states projected already for, yeah, you can see them on the screen, but that's not the total of what Donald Trump has got so far. Okay, but we'll come back to that. Let's go and get something bigger there. Florida. So Donald Trump has won West Virginia. Joe Biden won Virginia, and Donald Trump wins the West Virginia. So that's another state to him there. We are looking. I'm still going to pop up an updated tally of the total number of electoral college votes they've gathered. Remember, they are both still going to 270. The first person to get to 270 tonight is going to be the projected winner and the president. And the more he gathers from his 270 from other areas, the sooner the other person will phone and say congratulations for your election. Okay. Someone said Biden won in Ghana. About calm down now. It is too early. It is too early to do any kind of mock news, because if you think say his work is going in your favor, and if the table turns like what happened to Hillary Clinton in 2016, Baba, like Donald Trump said, winning is easy, losing is not easy to handle. So I don't know how many of you are going to handle it. So that's why you should calm down before you celebrate anything. Be very, very sure that you are celebrating something that will last. American elections are not like other elections, so it can shock you. It can shock you beyond what you yourself will be able to explain, because it is American election. So let's see. Texas. Yeah, there are some polling units that are going to start very in another 10 minutes as well. But however, let's see the update on Florida. I am so interested in Florida, honestly. So we were from increasing that. Okay. Well, there's no Russia in this now. Maybe there will be Russia or something after the election if Trump wins. But if Trump is defeated today, no one will really talk much about Russia. It's just going to be China, China then, okay? So they may say China made Biden win, you know. It's America. It is America. But for now, there's no Russia. Okay, I think they've called it for him. They've called Florida for Trump. So let's see. Yeah, they've called Florida for Trump. So that's a huge win, a big win for him. I have to say, he really need the Florida vote and the electoral college votes there, 29. That is how many electoral college votes Donald Trump is going to get from for winning Florida. Is added 29 electoral college votes to his kitty. Texas. Texas is going to Biden so far with 62% of the votes counted. So it's showing up showing up for Biden. New Hampshire is also showing up for Biden with 23% of the ballots counted so far. So let's see another one. So you can say it. Donald Trump has won Florida, and that's already in there. I'm going to go check on Pennsylvania, Ohio, and other swing states, including Texas. You know, Texas. In Michigan, Donald Trump is leading, though it's only 9% of the ballot counted so far. And in Georgia, Donald Trump is leading as well, and it is only 25% of the ballot counted so far. Still a long way to go. In Virginia, yeah, that's 25% of the ballot counted, or 35%. North Carolina is likely going to go to Joe Biden. And then there is also report that Donald Trump is leading in North Dakota. I don't know if I pronounced that right anyway. Or more. It's going to be a long night. Arkansas. So presidential battleground. Okay. Yeah, the areas they call the battleground. The battleground. So by now, Donald Trump should have crossed. Donald Trump should have crossed the 100 electoral college votes, and I believe Joe Biden should have crossed it too, with the new results coming in. So let me go back there and refresh my updates. Florida really shook people. So let's see. They are trying to work on the Ohio and see if that could probably flip for Biden. Okay. Let's see. It is 2 a.m. here in Glasgow, and it is 3 a.m. in Nigeria. I don't know what time it is in your own area there as you're watching this. Man, people are not happy with Florida. People are crying in Florida already. Oh no. Uh, people are broken people in Florida. They couldn't believe that Trump would win Florida. Sorry about that. So it's one Florida that's gone into the kitty. I'm going to check on the state one by Joe Biden. So let's use this result to give you an idea where Trump is winning and where Joe Biden is winning. I hope this helps. Watch your screen. So the blue states you see there are the states won by Joe Biden so far. The red states are those states won by Donald Trump. I can try with the abbreviation they have on their state's name. Okay, so VT means Vermont, MA means Maryland, NJ means New Jersey, CT means Connecticut. I'm not sure. Then let me see. No, sorry, MD. MD means Maryland. So then I'm gonna go try Illinois. IL means Illinois. Indiana for red. Let's see, Kentucky for KY. I think AR should be Kansas. Oklahoma should be okay. MS should be Minnesota, or is it Missouri? TN should be Tennessee. WY should be WV should be West Virginia. SC should be South Carolina. And I think I tried. So for those who are in America who understand those abbreviations, those should be the areas that Joe Biden is leading and the area where Donald Trump is also winning. Let's go back on and check on the Florida. I don't think New York is going to turn red anytime soon, to be honest. With Como and the drama of Trump Tower and all that will be a great flip if Donald Trump should turn New York to red. That's a tall one. I don't see that coming. But if it happens, it will just going to be a twist to this one of those twists that will happen in this election in America. So, well, let's go back. So Florida is gone to Republicans. Let's go see other key swing states that are now in contest. Can you use on the okay. Right. So I'm just waiting on that of the Ohio before we're going to call it a night and continue in the morning. Okay. So it seems that it's going to be a long night in America. So, but however, as it stands now, yeah, Joe Biden is leading in Ohio, is leading in North Carolina, is leading in Pennsylvania. Donald Trump is leading in Florida. They're going to call Florida for him anytime soon. He's leading in Michigan. He's leading in Georgia. He's leading in Virginia. That is the latest. Okay. So let's go back. No, you're asking why I'm shaking my head. I'm only shaking my head because, Baba, if in my own little projection, right, based on how much we've all studied the American elections over time, Florida is a lot. Let me be honest to you. So whoever wins Florida with the 29 electoral votes, I know that they will get something around 22 from California, which is likely going to flip to them. Which is actually going to be a Democrat state, and that would likely, automatically go to Biden. Okay, so there are some other areas where, like Ohio, the Pennsylvania, and a few other places like that, that said their electoral college vote, if they should go to, somehow, they are likely going to go red. So if they flip, that would be the shocker. But with Florida going to Donald Trump now, there are many others that are still going to go to him. And when they do go to him, my brothers and sisters, you understand why I'm shaking my head. Okay, there's difference between what people expected to happen and what will likely happen. And until what will happen, Baba, you will understand why I'm shaking my head. Though. So yeah, we have this. They are calling few. I'm going to refresh my updates. There are some states whose results are beginning to come in now. They've also closed their own ballots. The last ballot seems to have been cast. Yeah. So let's see. Okay. So that we can. I remember they projected that Biden was going to win in Florida. So to let you know now that Donald Trump has won Florida, that means the poll. Right. Someone was asking me about New York earlier. So just to let you know, there is a 29, let's see, 29 electoral votes for New York, and CBS News is projecting that to go to Joe Biden. So with 29 from Florida going to Trump, Joe Biden can make it up in New York. But it's been projected to win New York. That is Joe Biden. But they are yet to call it. Let's see. Yeah, 29 for New York. And with the way it is, it seems that it's going to go to Joe Biden. Same with California. That will also go to Joe Biden. New Jersey, let me double check. I think that's also going to go. That one is going to Donald Trump. But we'll get the full update soon anyway. So it is currently showing that Joe Biden's electoral college vote has increased to 119, while that of Trump is currently at 91. Okay, so let's go on and see where else Joe Biden has won. So, like I said, it's been projected to win. Yeah, it's been projected to win New York, and if that happens, that's 29 electoral college votes there for Biden. That will make up for the Florida loss. Okay. Yeah, I think it's one. There's one here, even though it was projected earlier by the CBS, but it seems to have something to say again that is one in New York. So that's another big leap there for the Democratic candidate there, Joe Biden. But I'm going to go look for something more detailed. So, yeah, Donald Trump has won Indiana. So Indiana will go to, yeah, I'm going to check that off the California and see. I think they are either 18 or 22. They are not really that many, but I'm going to double check. Like you said, I'm going to double check and see, because if that goes to Biden, that's going to be another bulk electoral college vote there in the bag for him. Yes, it's been called for him. It's been called for Donald Trump. I mean, so it's been called for Joe Biden, New York. So Joe Biden has won New York with the 29 electoral college votes. Okay, so that is in the bag for the Democrats. So let's go back and check on that of the California and see if there's anything there. Yeah, Joe Biden also won New Jersey as well. So he's won in New York, he's won New Jersey, and those are the two that sort of pushed his electoral college votes up. Now is over 100, and it's over 100 electoral college votes. It's put at 119. And Donald Trump's electoral college vote currently stands at 94. Well, yes. Let's see what we have. Either candidate could win, and it could take days or longer. Let's see. So you guys are still dragging the betting, Abby. Who is going to win? So who is going to win? Trump, Biden. So Cuomo and New Yorkers delivered to Democrats. So let's see this. So New Jersey and New York are for Joe Biden. Okay, it's already in the bag. There you go. It is too early to call. Too early to call. But they are beginning to pop in more. Yeah, if I don't know if they projected Pennsylvania for him, or if you believe that he's going to win Pennsylvania, it's good. Oh, so California is about 55. Someone just told me there. I actually thought it was about 22. I'm going to double check. I haven't really popped that up yet, even though I've said I was going to. So if California is 55, wow, that will automatically take Biden from his 119 pounds. 119 electoral college votes with 55. We will be looking at. What's that? That's going to be 174. It will need just about 96 to win the presidency. That is where the shocker is. That is what makes it America election. Okay, so keep watching, keep following. So if they should win California, 55 electoral college votes, that is a lot. But remember, Hillary Clinton scored about 200 and I think 223 or 230 something electoral college votes, and Donald Trump scored about 300, over 300 electoral college votes. So relax. And California, New York, New Jersey are places that Hillary Clinton won in 2016 too. So you cannot raise your hope, but that's significant. That's something that you shouldn't underplay or ignore. I'm not going to ignore that, okay? He is leading right now. Don't mind me. Shixi Lee, my everything is about pounds. I've been caught up in that severally, and I just don't know how to, when I'm talking about figures or numbers, the next that comes to my mouth is pounds. Yeah, 232 to 306 at the time. So meaning that California, New York, New Jersey, they are also part of places that Hillary won. There are some, there's some counties in Florida that voted for Hillary Clinton in 2016. For some reason, they didn't vote for Joe Biden in 2020. And that's sort of flipped the election in Florida this time around, I would say. They were counting on that. And so many polls said that was going to come to play. But it seems not to have come to play at all. But let's go back. So let's see. Man, people are not happy with Florida. They are really, really angry with Florida. People are already they've already started crying on the streets. Yeah. So far so good. Joe Biden is currently at 119 electoral college votes, while Donald Trump is at 94. There is still more to cover. They have to share 325 electoral college votes. So we don't know how much they are going to share, how far they're going to share this. So whoever gets to 271st, 270 electoral college votes is the president. And if he manages to take it a bit further, then he can win undisputably and convincingly too, just like Donald Trump did in 2016. At that point, it was easier for Hillary Clinton to concede defeat, and Donald Trump became elected that night. Even though the election didn't finish that night, at least he's already won more than enough states that even if the rest of the election were given to Hillary Clinton, she couldn't match up the electoral college votes of the states that Donald Trump won. So tonight, same thing is expected if Joe Biden crosses the 271st, right? That means Donald Trump should be preparing to leave the White House, okay? And if Donald Trump crosses the 271st, then you begin to have the picture of what is going to be in the morning, okay? But 270 electoral college vote is a long way for a long night. I'm not going to spend the rest of the night with you. We'll be back very early in the morning because I don't think I'm going to really sleep. I'm going to be monitoring, following things, and I want you to also continue to follow. If Texas goes the way of the Republicans as expected, definitely that's going to be a leap for Donald Trump tonight as well. Okay, so let's take a refresher. This is where we are as at this moment. Others, Pennsylvania seems to be looking good for Joe Biden for now. Okay, but this is where we are. Donald Trump. Oh, I don't think that is the accurate one. That is the one before the one I want to share. So they are currently at 119 for Joe Biden, 94 for Donald Trump. Let's see. So meanwhile, in Ohio, so far so good. 55% of the votes have been counted, and Joe Biden is leading with 52%. Donald Trump is trailing with 46%. That means Joe Biden is leading by 6 points. Okay, 6 points. So, and 52% of the votes have been of the ballot have been declared, counted. So let's see. Even the ones they said toast up, they said Texas is toast up. So Texas is likely going to go blue for the first time in a long time. They are projecting it, but we will wait to see. Okay. So now let me give you the list of how. Oh, hang on. I don't think this is the right one. So a latest one here is showing up that Donald Trump is now at 120 electoral college votes, while Joe Biden is at 119. So I'm going to wait for a refresher. So Donald Trump has won South Dakota. Joe Biden, well, this is Connecticut. So, yeah, Donald Trump is projected to win North Dakota tonight. And I'm going to check on the electoral college numbers there. So you guys are right. California has a lot and lots of electoral college votes that should actually dwarf so many states. Let's see. Okay. $110 voters. Right. So Texas is just like Florida. It seems to be a very tight one too in Texas. But, let me see this. Right. Joe Biden won New York. This lady just won. Let's see, it's first openly oh dear. So let's see where we are with this. Indiana is likely going to go to Trump. To Biden, but it is too early to call. Okay, it's too early to call. Georgia is going to go to Trump, but it is also still too early to call as well. It should come in any moment from now. And for those who are following that too, give me your updates. I'm reading. 38 electoral college votes in Texas. Imagine that. So Florida, I don't know why Florida didn't become a swing state or something like that, because it's like there are some traditional states that normally they will vote for Republicans, they will vote for Democrats. So those are the states that they always look forward to see if they can flip them over. They keep doing that every election anyway, trying to flip them over and see what state they can flip over from the Republicans, what state they can flip over from the Democrats, or which states are battleground, whereby anybody can win them. Anyone, presidential election can win them. There are some of them that Republicans have never won for a very long time until Donald Trump won there. There are some areas that Democrats have never won before, which Hillary Clinton also made some breaks on record as well. It is America, and their election is actually, man, you need to take your time to study it. Yeah, they've called New York. New York is for Joe Biden. New Jersey is also for Joe Biden. The two, they were projected for Joe Biden, and they are actually going to be for Democrats. They've declared them. And New York alone has 29 electoral college votes. That is for Biden. That sounds like forbidding for Biden. Right. Let's see. So Kansas, that seems to be going red. Kansas is going to be red for Trump, from what we have here, projected. So Nebraska is going to be for Trump as well. I don't know how many electoral college vote there, but Nebraska is going to be for Trump. Yeah, good one. Plenty water. So New Jersey is 14, New York is 29, and that is what you could say 43, isn't it? 43 electoral college vote goes to Joe Biden. That's why he's leading by electoral college votes now, because there are still some that have been added or won, added by him. I mean, added for him. So we have all these that are also going to Trump: Indiana, North Dakota, South Dakota, Wyoming, and these four are also expected to go to Donald Trump, right? Pretty much. Another one that I have gone to, well, let me put it this way. These are the ones that are now for Donald Trump, okay? Just to have an idea. Starting with Kentucky, right? Kentucky is now for Trump. West Virginia is for Trump. South Carolina is for Trump. Mississippi is for Trump. And here we go. There's another set. I'm going to bring them up. So Alabama, wow. Alabama is also going to Trump. Tennessee is already for Trump. Oklahoma is for Trump. Arkansas is for Trump. For Republican, I'll say. And let's see. So far so good out of the 50 states. Trump has won about 10. Joe Biden has also won about 10. And by the popular vote, Donald Trump is leading by about 3 million votes. Well, Joe Biden is leading with the electoral college votes so far declared. So let's go check Texas again. Let's see. Okay. So we haven't heard much from Texas, but there's something on Colorado. So let me check on North Carolina. 78% of the votes reported. But let's see. By the way, let me show you this. This is what it was in 2016 between Hillary Clinton and Donald Trump. This is what it looks like. This is how it ended, 232 to 306. Then, but this is also looking same with Joe Biden, but we just don't know if it's going to flip to the other side for Joe Biden or for Trump. We haven't really got anything down, any update from Texas. Let me see. So not the self-representative, let me see. So from other reports coming in is that so far so good from the results of the House of Rep, the Congress election, because the over 400 members of the United States Congress, like our own House of Representatives, so they have won more seats. They control Pelosi and the rest. They control the Congress. So from the report, it seems that the control of the Congress by the Democrats is going to continue in if Trump wins. And if Joe Biden wins, it will have a Congress that will be led by, that is controlled by the Democrats. So that will probably give him a sort of a leverage like Donald Trump is also enjoying with the Senate. So the Republicans are still controlling the Senate too, but they have lost some seats in the Congress. But you get to read more about that tomorrow. But that just came in now, that more seats have been won by the Democrats in the Congress. Electoral college. Well, I think I'm going to, okay, I think we have a projection coming on as well. I want to see that before I go, because I'm going to draw the curtains now, and then we'll all go and continue to follow it through on our different other platform. It's been a good one having this with me tonight anyway. So, yeah, seems Joe Biden is going to win, well, maybe not, win South Carolina, Ohio for now. 50% of the ballots have been counted, and Joe Biden is leading with 51.1%, and Trump is following. Pennsylvania, Joe Biden is leading by, is currently at 62.2%, while Donald Trump is at 36.7%. So that is the current update on that. For Texas, it is now tight. Joe Biden is at 49.3%. Donald Trump is at 49.3% in Texas. So more of the votes are coming in. Same thing in Colorado. Joe Biden is leading in Colorado. Even to is leading with currently at 60.0%, while Trump is at 37.9%. But it's only 38% of the votes of the ballots that have been counted so far. There are more on that. New Hampshire, that one, Joe Biden is leading there. Is leading with about 10 points, 54 to 44%. In Florida, it seems that finally it is for Trump. 99% of the vote counted, and Donald Trump is leading by over 300,000. It's also leading by 3 points in Florida. In Michigan, Donald Trump is leading in Michigan. It's leading by, I think it's leading by about 19 points in Michigan. In Virginia, is currently leading. Donald Trump is leading by 17 points. He's at 57.7. There is 13%. There is 13 electoral college vote there. In Georgia, Donald Trump is leading there. He's leading by, by 14 points in Georgia. There is a 17 electoral college vote there. Wisconsin. In Wisconsin, Donald Trump is leading there by another 10 points. 10 points, which puts him at 54 and Joe Biden at 44. So let's see. So guys, I'm going to draw the curtains here, okay? We will continue this tomorrow for those who, well, today I'll say, because it's already morning here in the UK. Thank you so much for your time. Christy, thank you so much for your super sticker if you're still watching. Everyone else, thanks so much for sharing your time of the American elections here with me tonight. Tomorrow we'll continue and we will see how that goes. To all of you, thank you so much. You should have a good evening. Okay. Good night.